Hello and welcome to my craft room. It's Rhoda. Today we're doing another challenge. We're doing the Caroline's Craft Tree Challenge week 21. And it's got 5 prompts: recipe, travel, weather, doll, and ribbon. And I've got a few of those things scattered on my desk. But first I wanted to show you, um, I did put some threads around my flower from the last video I did. And that was the Think Outside the Box challenge. But this is how the cover turned out. I thought it turned out really pretty. And then I put my pockets inside for my tags. And it is basically done. I may round the corner up here on the top, but that may be the only other thing that I do to it. Otherwise, I think it's fine. Beautiful butterfly on the back. Okay, so there's that. And we need our sneaky peek of the day. So, our sneaky peek, how far in? I think I had gone into the paper clip. There we go. That was the last item I showed you. Oh, and that's the end of our first signature. Look at that. All right, so our second signature starts with that's the Artie Mays page. It's on the actual back page. I've showed you that before. And that was the pocket back there. So the pocket I made here is the exact same pocket I just showed you, but it was my first one. So it's a little different. Let me scoot that up. I'm sorry. Yes, it has the same woven. This piece went under this piece went under that one went under that one, that one, that. Okay, so it made a pocket, and I put it on this pink piece that was the backing. I've got spring blossoms here. I've got some washi on it. There's several pieces down in the pocket itself. These are actually glued on the back just for added interest. And I had these 2 little pieces that were inside. That was another Artie Mays. And I can't remember. I think that may be the my porch or something. Prince. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to check that out. But those added my flower elements. So, and then, then the next one's just that. So, that will be your sneaky peek of the day. I'll have to remember where I stopped off. Our next item of interest is getting down to it. I did mention in the last video, I'm almost done with the mermaid journal. So that'll probably be, probably the next video. It'll be a flip through. All right. My doll for this is the Tim Holtz doll. And weather, I'm going with an umbrella. I could pretend that this is Mary Poppins and, you know, she travels this way, but my travel prompt is the atlas. That'll be my base. The ribbon, I think this pretty green ribbon that my friend Kyung Shotwell sent me. She sent me these little, I think they're those sari silks. But I think that piece goes really well. And then the recipe part. All right. I think I've looked up the not the recipe for the recipe, the definition for the recipe. And all right, I don't think I can I can go away from this page while I've been filming. So, let me just say that what I'm going to use is April showers bring May flowers. And then I think that's the basis of a recipe. I will put that in the description box when I get done filming this and posting it. So I will put my definition so you see that I was in the parameters. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for coming to visit, coming to see what I was up to. We're going to start piecing our parts together. Now, the umbrella I cut out of this Spellbinders Umbrella Trio. That's where I got that. I also have this is where the Atlas background came from. I love this little thing. It's Paper Studio. It's just not, it's uncharted. But it's got nothing but maps in here in different colors. And it goes so well with everything. There's even this page. It's got like, I've used that for stuff before. But you can get a lot of usage out of that little guy. He's only $6.99. And when you go for like 40% off, you know, that's like $2 maybe. Well, my math isn't too good. Maybe $4. How about that? All right, so let me get to figuring out what I want to do here. Now, I think if you see on this, it's got a little bit of a, it's like a, what do you call that? It's like that's I want to say fleur-de-lis, but it's not that. It's like a baroque or a, that word just won't come to me. Anyhow, since it won't, we'll go to the next words. Vellum. Anyhow, I'm thinking that I can take a piece of vellum and kind of maybe go up the side or something here, or that side, to kind of reflect this on this side of the page. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to rip it in here. I should have ripped it on the other side. We'll just do that. Rip it in half. Then we'll start, and we're going to rip it down. Now this is going to be, it's going to be a journal card or a big fat tag. it's one or the other. So we're going to go and do this to kind of give us a little more interest on our background. So it's just not so plain. I wasn't sure what else to do. I tried some cheesecloth. I tried some of this, tried some of that. Nothing seemed to work for me. Now, what I'm going to do here is and this has got like a little bit of a gold on it, so it does add a little bit of interest. It sort of goes with your colors and your background. You know, sometimes you can audition and you just never can find a star. All right, enough of that. Okay, let me get my tweezers, and we're going to put this down. This is my Bearly Arts glue, so it plays happy with vellum, unlike the art glitter glue. I think the art glitter glue may be a little more liquid. I don't know. It just doesn't, it makes it ripple more. So we're just going to do it this way. Now you could use art glitter and just do dots maybe and get away with it. I'm not sure. I haven't tried that yet. I do reach for the art glitter glue quite often because I got it in my head that it's an extremely strong bond. I guess because, you know, you don't have much wiggle room or wiggle time. So, all right. So that's what we're doing here. I may have to get that one little corner down pretty good because this has got to be the end to go into a pocket or a tuck. All right. So, and we got a little bit up here. It does bend a little bit on you. Ugh, there we go. That'll hold for now. Till we get the rest of our pieces and parts, and then we could do some maintenance. You always have to do maintenance. All right, we've got this little umbrella, which may need just a little spit of ink on it. All right, just a little bit. And then her. Usually what you want to do on your Tim Holtz people is go to your backside and rub it. I think Lorette, the Vintage Paper Girl, told me this, or I saw it on her channel. And it gets it a little bit, and you're not worrying about defacing your person. I guess that would be the proper word, defacing. All right, yeah, I can just see it on the edges, but it's not like a big one, big smear. All right, now, I don't know that I have anything for her to stand on, so I pulled out these little flowers, since it's May flowers. So we're going to put that down here on the bottom with some fabric tack. Now, this is going to be an interesting one to get in and out of the pocket, but that's all I could come up with. If it goes in a tuck, it's not going to be a problem. You just have to figure out where you want to put your pieces. Sometimes, when you're making it, you know, it's hard to think of all those different things while you're creating and in the thrill of it. Now I need to move over just a little bit to get my last flower on there. There we go. Where did I put on that flower? Oh, these little flowers I've had for ages, so they are kind of on the old side. You would think I'd be able to get that straight, but I can't. All right, now she is going to stand right here on the flowers. She's going to have her little umbrella right here, and I'm trying to figure out if I need to cut it like right there to where it looks like it's going under her arm, and I do believe I am. It's got to be far enough above her head, though. That's the only thing. Well, we're going to try to cut it right there. All right, it's gone. And we have a little bit of lace, black lace, to fancy up her umbrella. So we're going to rub that along the back side with a little bit of fabric tack. And we're going to put that down. All right, it might be all I need the fabric tack for on this trip. All right, that's the front side or the back side. I don't know that it actually matters, so we're going to go down like that. Try to center it. And I just want to feminize her umbrella up a little bit. I did use a newspaper for the basis of it. Trying to find me a black, and that was the only black that worked. All right, I got that. That looks good. Then her umbrella is going to go about like right there. I still can see Atlas, which is excellent, because that's a prompt. And let's see. All right, I'm going to put her down. I don't think I've got anything else to go behind her. I do have a little phrase I've got to make up, and that may take the majority of the time. I'm telling you, it wasn't going to take too long to put this together. I had been thinking about it and trying to figure out what I could use for each one of the prompts, and it just kind of fell in place. Sometimes they just do. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. I'm going to tuck her right behind the flowers. Okay. She's got a bit of a vine on her shirt, so I was trying to use something else that had vine in it, but that didn't work. I'm always trying to go around the page with my colors and share them throughout to tie everything together. All right, let's see. We're going to put that right here. I'm trying to place this down first to where it looks like it's tucked under her arm. Okay, I think that works. Let me push everything down now. Oh yeah, it looks like it's right under there, doesn't it? Okay. There's that. And I think all the pieces and parts are on here. I still need to cut my top, and I think I'm going to just do it. I got all kinds of scissors here. I think I'm just going to do it like this. Make a really big cut. That cut may have been too big. No, we're good. Just make sure you cut off the side you need to have the most distance on here, or the most room. All right, we're going to get our goodie here out. That is my gathered twigs, and give my little card a nice age on the outside. I do still need to trim these. Oh. There's two little pieces that held the goodie little daisies together. There. All right, did I finish this side? Okay. Then we're going to get this side. This is a nice thin card. I mean, I've left it to where you can write on the back of it. And we are going to have us a hole up here to put our ribbon in. We still need that. And I'm trying to debate whether I need to... I may just staple it on. I've seen so many people staple the ribbons on. Let's do that. I got to get in here and get it first. I love this shade of green. It's like a mint green. I can't get it. All right. We only need a little bit of it, so Let's see. Is it one of those things where I can rip it? No. No. I think you have to fray it with your fingers. That may be how it works. It's frayed really nicely, though, isn't it? Okay, I think you just go and pick at it like that, and you get what you want. Oh, this piece over here, though, it's a little out there. I need to trim it back. There. And that up there, I'm not too sure about. I mean, leave it. Let me get my stapler. I don't have one of those special Timmy ones. I've got just a regular old stapler. But I'm going to put it on here in kind of a V design. And I'm not going on the front. I'm going on the back. Now, if you don't want to staple it, you can always glue it. Sometimes I wonder about the staples. Tell you what, we're going to try something. We're going to try something a little different. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this. They usually just staple it right on there. What we're going to do, we're going to staple it like this. So the two legs, well, if I can get it in the stapler, the two legs are coming out. I'm going across it right there. Okay, is that in the middle? I think it needs to go over just a little bit. There. All right, I'm stapling it, but then, as you can see, that's not going to hurt you at all. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to smear me a little bit of fabric tack back here, across the back, where that's at. Ugh, I may need to put that down under here just a little bit. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. All right, let's see if that did the trick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up like that. And see, it's going to keep it from snagging you. I'm going to have to get under there with some fabric tack too. I forgot about that. With a little bit more anyway. Oh, or did I get enough? Well, I want a little bit more right there. Maybe a little bit right here. A little bit more right here. So it kind of holds down good. It kind of defeats the purpose of the staple, doesn't it? But you get to see that on the outside, and it does give you a little bit of extra, you know, interest. We don't want any of our fabric tack getting out of place. Oh, let's do that. All right. You might want to play with it a little more or give it a couple minutes to dry. And I think that's all we need for that. Okay, our part. I got stuff all over my fingers. The part with the writing, my recipe. I'm still holding to that is a recipe. I'm going to put my cap in my glue for right now. And I could get the... I got my other glasses on today, so I can't... Oh, that was a good thing I did that. It was about to go shut on me. All right. I've got this little piece of paper. This is May made it, and it is Never Ending Calendar. Yeah, Never Ending Calendar. So, I've got this little piece right here. And my thoughts was to have it... And I was going to go underneath of her, wasn't I? Oh, well. Oh. We're going to see if it actually works, because I might just... Where's my pencil? Come here, pencil. All right, we're going to go and... What if we go up and down like this? It doesn't have to be across. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Do that. All right, now, we're going to get a stamp block. We're actually going to get... I don't think I need a... I'm going to freehand this. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, we got April showers. Oop, and I need some ink. Well, I've got this right here. Let's try this. Nope, let's not. All right, I went over and got my VersaFine Onyx Black. The reason I said let's not is because I'm going to use this archival ink black pen to write in the extra words. So I didn't want them to be two different colors. Plus the black needs to be carried throughout. So we're going to pull this off to the side. going to get our April on here for April showers. Let me stick my finger in it. Okay, so April showers. I'm going to try to freehand this. I don't know what it's going to turn out to be like. I used to do posters and stuff in school. I used to love it. Okay, April showers. Oh, bring how did I do that R? I got to be consistent. Bring now we need May. Oh, bring May. Maybe I'll put May over there. Yeah. Be more balanced. If I can get it on there right. Okay, I'm just going to push the end. We're going to fix it with this. There we go. Can't even tell. Okay. April showers, spring, May, flowers. I don't want to do flowers. Do the cursive F. I used to have a math teacher, and she would be able to write cursive and print. I loved it. So I always try to be able to do my writing like that. All right. Let me see if you, you think that looks okay. April showers, spring, May flowers. That's my recipe. And I'm standing to it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to rip the bottom. I'm going to do a little bit of ink on the bottom edge, so it's got some interest. And the rest of it, why not? I can see that white poking out, and I wasn't crazy about it. All right, now we're going to glue this down and see if we got everything, because you never know. I sometimes forget things. I've done that in the past. Oh, all right. These are fun challenges. I love that Caroline does them. And I think she said that, does she say? I think she said she had something that came up with them. She doesn't do them, her, you know, she's got like a calculator kind of a thing or something that comes up with these for her. You know, I think right here is a good spot. Who is that? Somebody meowed at me. Maybe the stray cat. I hope he didn't bring me a present. They're usually still alive. Let me go check. And then we'll do our countdown here. Okay, got him taken care of. All right, our challenge is recipe, which is this right here. Travel, which is the atlas. Weather, the umbrella, the doll, and the ribbon. So, I hope you enjoyed that and got a few ideas. This is a very simple design, but I think it has a lot of interest on it. I did want to leave some empty, bare spaces so your eye's drawn to the one area that has pattern and script and things like that. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you come back and visit me again sometime. Thank you to all my subscribers and watchers. Bye-bye.